Welcome to your channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. Friends, the video I bought for you today is about inspirational Indian Gunwant Sonawane, who, working along with NGO Seva Sahyog, has undertaken water conservation projects across 27 villages in Maharashtra, making them drought free. His efforts have resulted in 27 villages becoming drought free, saving 165 crore liters of water, and benefiting and transforming the lives of 50,000 plus farmers in Maharashtra. A truly inspirational Indian transforming the lives of farmers and their families in rural India. I will be sharing more about Gunwant Sonawane shortly with you on this video. However, before that, I wanted to give you a brief about the channel Generous, Gracious, and Garant. Today, this channel has over 661 subscribers and 23,000 views. My mission is to ensure that the present and coming generations live by the eternal human principles. What are these eternal human principles? These are values and principles such as honesty, integrity, loyalty, respect for our elders, respect for womanhood, respect for diversity. Living by these eternal values is the only way forward for mankind. How do I ensure this? How do I ensure my mission? How do I fulfill my mission? I do that by sharing with you true stories of mankind living at their very best on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. I have also been told that orphanages in Chennai are now using the 310 plus videos which I've already shared on the channel to inspire young orphans to change their lives, transform their lives, live a life filled with human values and principles. I request you also, please subscribe to the channel and join our mission. Like these videos, share these videos with your friends and family, encourage them and your children to watch these videos and bring about a transformation in their lives. Friends, Pune engineer Gunwant Sonawane, he says in 2012, while he was working for Automatic Data Processing ADP India Private Limited, he joined a Pune based NGO Seva Sahyog to work in the area field of education, water conservation, and health in rural India. His focus was slum development and building libraries for children, share study material for them, and for the urban youth, share study material and computers. ADP recognized his efforts over 5 years, and in 2017, he was awarded ADP President's Global CSR Award in New York in 2017 with a cash award of $10,000. Flushed with these funds, he decided to spend this award money on water filtration plants in his village, Kalmada, and Indapur village. Both in villages were suffering from poor quality water. They did not have potable water and were struggling for good quality water. He installed water filtration plants there to help the villagers. He also continued his efforts around children education. But he noticed gradually that students were failing to turn up, attendance was dropping, and many were dropping out on a permanent basis. On inquiry, he found that of these, the parents of these children and the children were migrating to cities. Why was this happening? Why were they migrating? On further inquiry, he found that these villages suffered from shortage of water, leading to poor economic conditions, less crops in a year. Farmers could farm only for 4 months in a year, grow only a few crops, and the children were forced to drop out to support their families. And the children and their parents were migrating to cities in search of food and work for the balance 8 months in a year. Water supply, assured water supply, was the need of the hour to ensure development of the villages. He took Rajmane village, which was a majorly drought affected village, as the first village to take up his activities. There was a British area pond in that area where silt had accumulated and it had become redundant. He worked with Sakal Foundation for building trenches and constructing bunds and canals. He also built concrete barrages and desalted the pond. He consulted the villagers. He gathered all the villagers around him and he requested them to contribute towards the work. It was an uphill task. The villagers did not believe that anyone from the city would come and help them out and support them, but his consistent efforts convinced them and they joined in the efforts to conduct repairs and build check dams. The overall efforts resulted in road proper rainwater harvesting and building of ponds and replenishing older ponds. By 2018, 15 crore liters of water was saved in Rajmane village with the support of the NGOs and the villagers. Confident and having gained the necessary knowledge, he went on to the second village, Abhone Tanda village, where three lakes were revived and four new ponds were created in 2 years. Income multiplied, word spread, and gradually he worked in 27 villages and saved over 170 crore liters of water. Villagers say between 2012 and 2018 was a period of water crisis. Water was insufficient, people were migrating to the cities, children were not having education, drought was rampant, and farmers were committing suicide. Now, thanks to the help of Gunwant, he has revived 27 villages and saved over 170 crore liters of water. Farmers are growing four crops in a year. They are growing seasonal vegetables, and children are go back to school and studying and changing the future of the villages. Water is available, groundwater and bore wells are full. Villagers have moved from kacha huts to concrete houses, and villagers have become prosperous. Schools are filling up with students. Families are moving back from cities to the village to ensure a comfortable life for the children and themselves. All this involves money and efforts, and Gunwant says he is thankful to many IT companies for having supported him. Initially, they were not sure, they could not trust that he would implement their schemes in faraway villages, but gradually his efforts convinced them, and he's thankful to Wanderland India, Media Ocean, NAM Foundation, Sakar Relief Fund, Shivneri Foundation, Sahaj Jalbodh Abhiyan, and the ministers and MPs for their support. Though initially he says they did not support him, his efforts did not go in vain, and seeing the results, they started giving him more and more funds. He says more efforts are required to bring together and more villages and make them drought free. He says CSR funding can transform villagers' life. He recommends that every village have a water literacy program, do mapping of the groundwater, and villages teach water conservation efforts. If you want to help Gunwant in its efforts to bring change in villages and water conservation efforts, please reach out to him on his mobile number 91589 22626. He will appreciate your support, and his efforts to transform villages will be further strengthened, especially in the area of water co- conservation. Friends, Pune engineer Gunwant Sonawane, transforming the lives of villagers through education and water conservation efforts. He is a true inspirational Indian who is making a difference to the lives of people around him. Friends, I'm sure you enjoy these inspirational videos which I bring for you on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. Please subscribe to the channel and also share these videos with your friends and family. Encourage them to subscribe to the channel and join our mission. My mission is to ensure that the present and coming generations live by the eternal human principles. I do this by ensuring that I share true stories of people living at their best by following the eternal human principles. I will be back soon with another very transformational video on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. Till then, good luck, all the best, stay safe.